What's going on, everybody? This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. Today I've got a pretty interesting build for you. It's a 2015 Toyota Tacoma. It's a custom build, completely custom from the ground up. This was commissioned 2 years ago, and I completed it in about 6 months. So I completed this build a year and a half ago. And what I did was, in case you were unaware, I do some financing options, if that's what you want to call it. But basically, you know what? As long as you pay me my half down, I don't care how long it takes you to pay off your headlights. This particular customer, repeat customer, old time friend of mine or whatever, he took a year and a half to pay him off. So they're officially done, and I've been holding back on showing these off or marketing them because basically I was waiting until they were paid off so we could install them on his truck and I could do a completed video of them installed on his truck. Well, surprise, surprise, a year and a half later, guess what? He sold his truck. So the headlights are paid off and they currently have no owner. So I don't know, read the description. They are for sale. Don't ask me how much they are. And don't ask me to build these for you because these are basically what I would consider a prototype, concept type headlight build. Kind of like how an OEM manufacturer of vehicles puts out concept cars every year. This was basically a let's throw everything I got at this and see what I can do. This is a quad retrofit into a Toyota Tacoma single piece housing. I had to build a whole new back plate back there just to mount these two things. It was made out of aluminum. There's a whole build write-up log or whatever on the website, so you can see that if you're really curious about how it's done. But it's a lot of custom work on this. This is not for your typical consumer. This is not a plug-and-play application. He is a local customer, so I was assuming that I would be able to do the installation myself, so I was comfortable with that. Unfortunately, being 2 years old, all of the products are practically out of date now. We have the Morimoto D2S 3.0 as our lower projector down there. There is now the 4.0. It has been out for a while, and upcoming, I think, summer is when they're planning on releasing the 5.0. That's the Matchbox. He's the 2.0, so it's still the same. They haven't really changed that design. It's a solid design. The halos are Morimoto's XC series, so they have changed over, I think, 2 generations now. They're still silly bright. They're RGB. They're cool. I did a LED strip off on the side there. That's amber, so that's part of the running light. Those are button LEDs. So those are also white. Those are for the running lights. And then over here we have one of those 1 watt wide dispersion wide angle LEDs. Those are super cool, mad expensive. And then also what's real fun is hidden into the paint, you'll see my ByThirteen triangle. I ghosted in my signature on these because I was definitely really proud of them. But that's about all the equipment. He's got upgraded bulbs in here too. See that? See the 13 in there? It's there. It's got upgraded bulbs as well, but let me start showing you the gadgets on this thing. It's pretty cool. So for starters, we have, those are the demon eyes. Again, it's the Morimoto XC series. And when I was building this originally 2 years ago, they hadn't come out with the Bluetooth controller yet, so we were still waiting on that. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought, let's put those on any sort of feature. So you see, they're RGB. We were waiting for the Bluetooth controller to come out. So currently these they're not Bluetooth controlled. They're controlled by this little guy. So that can be done. The funny part is they have now come out with, I think we're on the 3rd generation of XBT Bluetooth controllers now. So luckily they still sell the one that will control XC components. It's a 5-wire. All you gotta do is just tell them that's what you want and you can get it. That's no problem. But that's that. Then same here, these are the XC halos on the color shift mode right now. They are really bright, I'll give it that. They're still serious contenders, but they have gone through, I think, 2 revisions in the past 2 years, so whatever. And then we've got, so this is how I designed this build. This is going to be the running light. So we've got these 2 super bright white LEDs in there, which you can't even really see. And then you've got this little amber little hashtag, little slash down there. So this is, you're driving down the road and this is what you got. And then, let me activate the blinker. That would be the blinker. So that was how I designed it to be wired. And then just to kind of show off this beam pattern of these wide dispersion LEDs, these things are really, really bright as well, super cool. But I was really stoked on seeing this in action on the car, truck, whatever, you get the point. So that's that. And then if you want to see everything, just go in wham bam all at once. I mean, the camera can barely pick up on it because it's all that light, but that's the idea. It's a full featured build. It's got everything you could want, fully custom made. Really, really exciting. I learned a lot on this. I mean, that's really why I take on projects like this. Again, local customers, repeat customers only, because I'm not gonna lie, it's inherent that there's gonna be problems with pushing boundaries like this. And it's crazy that here we are 2 years later, how much I've learned and how I would do this completely differently nowadays. But without having this in my back pocket, having been done so long ago, I wouldn't be able to be doing the builds that I'm doing currently with the sort of finesse that I am. So, unfortunately, these are gonna have to be sold without warranty to whoever wants them, because I can't install them. If it's a local installer, then of course I can warranty it. But that is up between you and the client as far as how much they go for, and if they're even for sale by the time you watch this video. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do now, but he's getting a new truck, and we'll see. Hopefully there will be some more cool projects on the horizon. This one was a really fun build. I'm a little bummed at how it ended, that, you know, it'll never actually, I won't be installing them on his truck, but he's a silly guy, and when you take 1.5 years to pay off a project, it's what happens. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.